It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, November 19th, 2020. It's 7 a.m.
Yes, and another beautiful morning.
Another beautiful day.
One after another.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. Not bad at all.
No. Nope. Can't complain. Nice, cool mornings. I like them.
You betcha. And nice warm days and get that yard work done. Not a leaf in my yard.
I need to get my yard work done.
I can count them. They're blowing in from across the street. I think we have some wind advisories coming up. We'll get to the weather in a minute, but we got some. I think the leaves are all going to scatter again. So I'm pretty much done with mine for now. So
you come over and work on mine.
Oh yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. It is brought to you by your local hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. 870-425-3191 is their phone number. The very best in home appliances, home entertainment, lawn care equipment, tools. What am I missing?
Anything for inside, outside the home. Pretty simple.
There you go.
They got you covered.
Tell you what, Sears does a great job of, Jay and his staff, locally owned and operated. They kind of weed out the stuff that you don't want. They bring out the stuff that's really good, and so
they're like a one-stop shop. I mean, they got all your top names, and tools and appliances and mowers. They got Husqvarna now.
Husqvarna, Craftsman, DeWalt.
Yep. And they can service anything. And I say anything. I mean, they don't care what brand it is. They don't care where you bought it from. They will take care of you.
You betcha. And when you say locally owned and operated, I mean, the money stays here. It's invested here, invested in our folks, both in Arkansas and Missouri. And it makes a big difference. And when you're locally owned and operated, you bend over backwards because one sale will lead to another.
Yep.
And, hey, man, I went down to Sears and Mountain Home, or I went over to Mountain Home, and those guys over there, man, they really helped me to go see them, and that's great advertising. They're going to serve you and serve you well. Your local hometown Sears store. Can't say enough good things about Sears. We want folks for other counties and both in Arkansas and Missouri, come visit your hometown Sears store. I think they shut the one down in West Plains, so come on down, West Plains. Love to have you here at Mountain Home. Shop at your hometown Sears store and check out all the great sales. They got Black Friday stuff going on already?
Yeah, pre-Black Friday sale or something going on. They got tables like a $10 table, $20, $30 table. They've got a lot of sales going on right now.
Can't beat it. And Christmas is around the corner.
It is.
It's a great place to shop for Christmas. Your hometown Sears store is locally owned and operated. And so, check them out. Can't say enough good things about Sears. I emphasize locally owned and operated. Bob Zador's here with This Week in Real Estate on Mondays. And he talks about local banks and local. And this is a prime example. And I invite you, before you check out the big box stores, and yes, they hire local people, but, there's some corporate money in there too. With Sears, it stays right here. And that's why we say shop your hometown Sears store for appliances, lawn care, tools, you name it, they've got it, and they're going to help you. And they service what they sell, and they service what everybody else sells too. So there's another advantage to Sears. 425-3191, 1029 Highway 62 East. That's up on the hill behind Wendy's. It's in the same parking lot as Orscheln's, out in front of Physical Therapy Connection. Your hometown Sears store, locally owned and operated. Jared and his staff do a great job. I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing with 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. We have Bomber Boulevard. We have 62 East Plaza by Anytime Fitness, and of course the main entrance to Baxter Regional Healthcare. As Mike says, hey man, we are real coffee. They have the mochas, the lattes, the frappuccinos, but Mike says we are real coffee. We invite you to come down to the studio sometime, have coffee with us. We're at 1226 Commerce Drive. Come and enjoy the best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening. Now, let's say that you've got your own coffee pot at home and you want Brewed Awakening coffee. You can go down and you can buy a bag of beans and grind them yourself, or they'll grind them for you. You get it by half pound, or however many you want. A little bit more expensive than your Folgers or Maxwell House, but then, an Indy race car is a little bit more expensive than a Chevrolet too.
I'm adding up their syrups.
Oh boy!
And
you need a calculator.
My drink of the day, and I got to be honest, I've never had one. Have you ever had a Red Bull?
A Red Bull? Oh yeah.
Okay, I've never had one. But they got a Red Bull Fusion. So they take an 8.4 ounce can and blend it with your choice of syrups and flavors. Now, keep in mind, I'm looking at their syrups, and their syrup flavors, they have 28 of them right here on their menu.
Goodness.
From butter rum, butterscotch, caramel, pumpkin pie, salted caramel, toasted hazelnut, toasted marshmallow. They're just so gingerbread is a syrup. But then they got fruit syrups. They got another 10 or so of those. And then sugar-free syrups, heck, they got another 20 of them. They can get the flavor you're looking for. So we're going to go with that Red Bull Fusion and put whatever you want.
You probably get Wild Nutted and Dandelion in there, too. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the best coffee in town. Check them out. All 3 locations ready to serve you. At the hospital, follow the COVID-19 regulations, and you can enjoy Brewed Awakening Coffee at the hospital. Other than that, the drive-thrus at Bomber Boulevard and at 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Brewed Awakening Coffee is the best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Mike and his staff do a great job at all 3 locations. As Mike says, we are real coffee. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, talk to Bruce, Brad, Charlotte, Chris. Anyone out there can help you, steer you in the right direction. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, it's not just what we print on the screen, it's how they do business on a daily basis. You know, it's, what am I trying to say here? Hard work, you know, but they do it so well. Caring, loving, understanding, they know what you go through, family member, loved one, friend, whatever it may be. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, they handle it, they do it very, very well. And I can't say enough good things about the Roller Funeral Home people. With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, we want to be happy again. We want to enjoy life to the fullest. We want to do Thanksgiving and Christmas in our normal ways. But that little booger COVID-19 keeps getting in the way. Yes, the virus is serious and deadly, just as serious as cancer and heart attacks. But since March, the news media has made this into a news spectacular, taking up nearly 40% of the news per day, and we are constantly bombarded with too many opinions and very little facts. Lord, I pray you hear the prayers of your followers. Stop the virus, heal those that are sick, protect those that haven't been sick to not get the virus. I pray you bless our schools, churches, and medical facilities as they face new challenges every day with the virus. And it's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now, dun, 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 the weather.
Should have Doc do that.
Yeah, we should have brought Doc up there and have him do the trumpet.
You play trumpet?
You got a lot of competition here to deal with, so I think he's just scared.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zador for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. The website retiretoarkansas.net. Time to take a look at the White River.
You got to guess.
I ain't going to guess. I've bombed it all week. No,
you got one right. So let's see how you do today.
Clear.
Good job. We'll give you. All right. You're 2-2.
Oh, there you go. Boy, I socked it bad on Monday and Tuesday.
Jeez, that was bad.
I mean, the camera lens was dripping with fog Monday and Tuesday. Looking at the White River, looking into Cotter, Arkansas, from Marion County, Arkansas, into Baxter County. 62-412 bridge on the left side of the screen. City of Cotter in the middle of the screen. You see the baseball park, a little railroad museum there in the front part. And Contractors Trust on the right-hand side of the screen. Beautiful sunrise this morning. Now, you can go to retiretoarkansas.net and check this out all throughout the day. Take a picture. There's a little camera icon at the lower right-hand side of the screen. And share it with family and friends and whoever, you know. And while you're there, check out all the listings with the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Wow, excuse me. Check out with the Z-Team, Century 21 Lemac Real Estate, and all the multiple listing service listings, the MLS numbers throughout the region, both in Arkansas, Missouri. Now, the team is ready to serve you today, both in Arkansas, Missouri, from Mountain View to Marshall, Arkansas, Mountain View, Missouri, and down to Gainesville and everywhere in between. You can get, you've got Reese down around Calico, you've got Sam, you've got Darlene, you've got folks up in Missouri. Hey, they're ready to go. The award-winning Z-Team, they came in with this award like this big, nationally recognized award. And they get it because of outstanding customer service, dedication to their clients, and I mean, what else can I say? They're very, very good. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team. Linda is a professional stager, so when you list your home with the Z Team, you have the professionalism. What else? What's another word?
Well, here's the deal, and people don't realize what all goes on behind the scenes. And I know that Linda takes care of a lot of the stuff behind the scenes and this and that, but selling a home, it's not just about walking out there, taking a couple pictures
and putting a sign in the yard.
Yeah, there is so much they do to promote, build that house, get it out there, make sure all the markets are seeing it, make sure the people are seeing it, and then they handle making sure that everything is done throughout the process. That person that's looking at buying it's been approved. And then they work on making sure they've got the funds, making sure blah, blah, blah. All the stuff you don't have to worry about, they take care of and make sure everything is as smooth as it can be for you.
There you go. The award-winning Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, 870-405-0793. The award-winning Z Team, retiredtoarkansas.net. They bring you the morning weather each and every day. And so if I get the leaves and the dust out of my eyes, I'm still... Right now, look at this, 54 degrees in Mountain Home, 55 in Harrison. It's 53 at Batesville, 47 in Salem, 54 at Calico Rock, 54 at Flippin. We got 32 at Marshall. Now, I better put my glasses on. 32 at Marshall, 47 at West Plains, 53 in St. Louis, 47 in Poplar Bluff, 51 at Springfield. And in contrast, 28 in Watford City, North Dakota.
Marshall doesn't seem right.
No, that don't. 32 at Marshall, that didn't update.
I think something didn't...
Yeah.
Didn't go right
Somebody didn't report or something. I don't know. But anyway, refresh the national radar here, and we'll get this pulled out again and see what's going on throughout the country. There's just not much in the way of precipitation right now. It's all up in the north, Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Montana, a little bit in North Dakota, and a little bit in North Minnesota. That's about it. Everything else is clear and dry. A lot of wind warnings in Missouri and parts of Arkansas today. Highways in Arkansas are clear, 62, 412, Highway 65, all the interstates, 30, 40, 49, 55, 555. In Arkansas, in Missouri, 29, 49, 70, 55, 64, going to East St. Louis, Illinois East, everything in good shape there. I-57 down at Carbondale. You see Western Tennessee, everything's clear. Going to be beautiful.
If you live in Marshall, don't panic. Something just didn't get updated. You're 50 degrees when you go outside your home.
Yeah, something didn't get
You're okay. You're not 32.
We kind of had a hunch.
Living in Marshall's like, why us? I don't get it.
Now look at this on the map. Wind warnings. Okay, the red flag warning, this is where the wind could be northwest Arkansas. It's not going to be windy as much here, but you cross the state line, you're going to get in wind in Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, Kentucky. That's about the only thing going on is a little bit of wind. Well, there's going to be a lot of wind. They're saying 40, 45-mile gusts. 71 degrees today, and then on Sunday we look at some shower activity coming through Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then back up to 53 degrees on Monday. Looks like it's in good shape there. We had an accident earlier. It's still showing up on the map on I-40 east of Little Rock. This is in Prairie County, mile marker 198.7, and an accident on the eastbound lane there. And Missouri Department of Transportation, everything's looking good in Missouri. The roads are in good shape there. Bull Shoals Lake sitting at 659.60. Normal pool of 659, so it's just 2/3 of a foot above normal pool, so about normal there. 554.53. We're 2.5 feet above full pool there. Our good old buddy coronavirus. I'm tired of this stuff. My goodness. In the 6-county area, we have 667 active with 2,828 recovered. That's a 79.3% recovery. And it looks like we've had a total of 3,563 in the 6-county area that have been positive. In the 6-county area on this hospital information, if you go right here where it says North Central Arkansas, this area right here, this is Marion County and all the way down into Jackson, Independence County. We have 72 in the hospital, 42 in ICU, 5 on ventilators. Right now in the state, there's 893 in the hospital, 339 in ICU, 142 on vents. Baxter County with 222 active, 104 for Marion, 37 for Searcy, 18 in Stone County, 211 in Izard, 75 in Fulton for a total of 667 in the 6-county area. And so right now in the state, we go to this other screen right here. We have 122,481 confirmed cases with 118,751 that are recovered. That's a 97% recovery rate. Crude oil prices are looking at $41.50. It's down just a little bit. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 345 points to close at 29,438.42. Don't get used to it. Biden gets in there, it's going to drop like a... Morning weather and all the updates brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiredarkansas.net. Coming up, my good friend Dr. Charles Osgood is going to be here.
Couple things I'll mention that are coming up as far as community calendar. Bombers head to Greenwood tomorrow night. And that is going against going against Greenwood, but would that be the semifinals?
Yeah.
No. They'll have one more. So, nevertheless, we go against Greenwood, and it should be a good game, and we'll be broadcasting it right here.
All right.
And then the Mountain Home Wrestling team, the junior high, or the JV, will be going to Harbor Friday to wrestle in Harbor. And the girls team will be going to Harbor and wrestling on Saturday.
It'll be fun.
There you go.
All right. Break time.
Woohoo!
Doc Osgood's on next. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north-central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. 721, our good friend Dr. Charles Osgood is here from Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Way down there,
Way
Dale.
down there.
How you doing?
I have to have an intercom in the TV studio to talk to the guest. Where I'm at,
Oh my gosh.
I've been very flippant about the mask wearing. I still don't believe it.
I don't believe in it. No,
I don't
sorry.
either, but hey, I tell you what.
You can believe in it if you want to, and
For
you should
those
wear
that
it.
have
If
the
you believe
virus,
in it, you should wear it.
Wear it, But for those with the virus, we pray for you. We hope you get well.
Yeah. It's a bad thing. I know several people who have it now.
I do too.
And I couldn't say that a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody who had it a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Yep. So, yes, it's serious, but, in my opinion, I handle my health issues the way I need to handle my health issues.
It's just like everything else out there that is deadly.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't the only deadly thing going on.
No.
So
how's the world of chiropractic? I tell you what,
good.
that last adjustment I had, amazing.
Awesome. That's what we like.
And to be pain-free for 2 months.
Yeah.
I think it was November. Yeah, it was middle of September.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Went in for my normal routine, my maintenance. I normally do it now about once a month. And like I said, top and bottom of each hip was hurting, and lower back. And when he adjusted, I felt it pop in the lower center of my back. And I said, wow. And I told you about it. I even called you. I even called you on the phone.
Yeah, this feels different.
And wow. Yard work like crazy now.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's good.
Well, that's the key for anybody who has any issues with function of the spine. When you feel like you can't bend like you should be able to, you feel like you've got this knife stuck right between the shoulder blades and it just won't go away. Those aren't just aches and pains that are a troublesome thing that they'll go away. Typically they just keep nagging and they get worse and worse with time. So you don't want to make the mistake of overlooking it. We've talked about the pain being the idiot light for your body, and that's what it is. It's you've got those lights on the dashboard that come on to warn you, hey, there's low oil here, you better do something. Well, the pain is a signal and it says something is not functioning correctly here and you should do something about it, otherwise it will get worse. And it's a very good possibility that if you ignore it, it could turn into something even more drastic where you can't get up off the floor one day, and I've had several patients like that. I had one recently, and younger guy. Wife called me up and was like, he can't get off the floor, what should we do? Well, here's what you should do now.
Tie a rope around his ankles and the rope to the bumper of the car and drag him out.
Yeah, and they got it iced down. They got it to where he could actually move around, and then brought him in there, and with the first adjustment, wham! It's like, oh wow, I can move now.
Yeah,
you know.
It happened. You know, I was getting up out of a chair, and and I mean, I couldn't move.
Yeah.
And I literally thought, you know, somebody's going to have to take me down to Doc Osgood to get this straightened out. Man, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, and that's, unfortunately, it's human nature to just ignore. Ignore ourselves. We overlook everything. We just don't worry about it. We take this pill or that pill to maybe help it out, cover it up a little bit, and put it off. Kick the can down the road, kind of like Congress. So...
Got that slide in there, did you?
Yeah, so that's not something you want to do with your health. You don't want to kick the can down the road because it only comes back to bite you.
We'll pull this up on the screen. Our chiropractic techniques, diversified activator methods, Thompson, Cox, flexion, distraction. And, you know, we talk about this once a month. But I want people to know, I don't care if you're 18, 28, 88, 78, whatever the age or anywhere in between, I want to encourage you to call Dr. Charles Osgood.
Yeah. What do you got to lose? If you've been the medical route and you've done the drugs and you haven't gotten the results that you would like to have, and now you have side effects from the drugs, then maybe it's time to do something different. And the different part about what we do is no drugs, no surgery, find dysfunctional parts of the body that aren't working properly and get them working again.
Yeah.
All we do is just loosen you up, basically.
Yeah. It's like the good old proverbial flat tire.
Yeah.
If every day my left front tire was flat and I aired it up, drove to the studio, go home, and then the next morning it's flat, I can keep airing it up all I want to.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
But I can go down to the tire shop and have it patched, I'm done.
Right.
So that's the difference between taking the pills to cover up the pain or going to the source of the pain and fixing that.
That's it. And the more you cover it up, the more damage you start doing. And so it's the same with any moving, living, breathing machine, is when you have an issue and you just ignore it, it leads to things like degenerative disc disease, leads to more arthritis in the joints of the spine, and the more time goes by, the worse that gets. And the good thing about chiropractic adjusting is that once you do get it under control and you get the pain under control and the function is where it should be, when it's maintained like you do, it keeps those joints healthy. Mm-hmm. It keeps the degeneration of the discs at bay. It keeps it more under control and doesn't allow it to progressively get worse.
And the techniques are totally amazing. I mean, I'm going to go back to that last adjustment. Just routine adjustment. And I felt it pop. It's like, oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, when I was doing front end alignment, some of the fun cars, you know, you had your pain in the neck type of cars, and then you had those that were fun. Well, the Ford LTDs were pretty good cars to align.
Yeah.
Because the upper control arms were right out there. You could basically look at that, and you knew, you could feel it go into alignment on the cars. And you know, ooh, that's going to look good. And you put your gauges on there, and your caster and camber and toe end were well within specs and almost exactly where Ford wanted. That's what you do at chiropractic.
Yeah.
Is you look at you can tell when it works.
Yeah. We get the function restored, and you're mainly dealing with joints of the spine that have locked up, usually from old injuries, and they're not functioning or moving like they should now. And then over time, inflammation sets in, degeneration sets in, and that's when you start getting all your problems. But it's not just the spine. We work with hips, knees, feet, shoulders, elbows, any joint in the body that can be adjusted. Anything can be adjusted that's a joint in the body. So
it's totally amazing. And what happened with me is, we go back 10 years or better.
Yeah, it's probably been that long.
You know, and I was telling Doc, well, you know, my lower back hurts when I pull that lawnmower and I push that lawnmower. Well, come see me. And he finally says, come see me. So I did.
Yeah.
Boy, am I glad I did that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes a big difference. And, not only that, but all the other things that we do in the office with, the laser therapy.
I was doing that. Yeah, I was doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to try pulling this up so we can see. And we'll go back to the, we shot this 2 or 3 years ago here at the station. It's still updated information here. I'll try to find go to the full screen. And of course I wore some jeans that were torn, and this is recorded August of 18, I think it is. And we'll take the shot here in just a minute. I wore these jeans so I wouldn't have to wear shorts or anything that day. And let's see if I can, okay, here's the shot right here. This is the laser actually on my knee, and how the closed caption got on there, I don't know. But
at least you know what you were saying.
Yeah. But that keeps a lot of people out of surgery.
It does, and that's the whole point. It is a technique that reduces inflammation almost instantaneously, and it works on several different areas of the body. It actually has FDA approval for plantar fasciitis, the feet, and chronic low back pain.
Yeah.
So that's their updated model right there that you're showing on the screen. And ours is one of the first models that came out, so it's the same exact thing. They just made it a little bit different as far as shape goes. So,
and go back to the knee injury, and I think I did a total of 8 sessions, and so you're looking at less than $500 here.
Yeah.
So you go into surgery, and that's, some people have a $2,000 more copay, or what's what I'm looking for?
Deductible.
That's where,
all that stuff.
And and the knees are fine. It's amazing.
It's done a great thing for your knees. I have to say that it's been pretty amazing what I've seen on what it's done for you. So.
Oh, life-saving.
Yeah. And everybody who's come in has had great results with it so far. So we, like I say, it's not real expensive. Insurance doesn't cover it, so we try to keep it as inexpensive as possible.
Let's talk real quick before we take a break. I want to talk a little bit about, right now I'm raking leaves, mulching leaves, moving this around, and getting the gutters cleaned out. We've got possibly some wind coming through this afternoon. Not necessarily as much here as you would have across the state line in Missouri, but nice weather, and we're going to be doing what we can to get prepared for the holidays to make everything look good and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't care if we're my age of 62, you could be 47, you could be 77, what do we do to convince folks that, you're carrying that bushel basket of leaves and step in a hole, how bad it hurts. Get it realigned.
Yeah, and age is not really an issue because I think the oldest person I worked on was like 98. And I have a 80-year-old person who came in just the other day, and man, you wouldn't even know she was 80 years old. She looks great for her age, and I told her so. I said, you kept in really good shape, and it's a state of mind too.
Yes, it is.
Because the older you get and the worse you start thinking about the older you get, then it all plays together.
I think good examples is Paul McCartney and Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
They're in their late 70s, and Ringo's 80, and they keep rocking. So why can't we do the same thing?
I mean, they keep doing what they like to do.
Yeah. And so live life to the fullest. And if you're having some issues, I encourage you to call Doc Osgood. I'm not going to say you're going to be on stage with McCartney and Mick Jagger.
You could, though.
But you could, yeah.
I like that you mentioned it's kind of a mindset. And I think as a lot of people do get older, they assume that this is just pains of getting older. This is just stuff I got to deal with.
I'll share this story again. I've shared it many times on the air. Years ago, I was at Ransier's garage when we were down on 3rd Street. First appointment of whatever day. It was mid-spring, beautiful morning. It's already 75 degrees, low humidity. Guy comes in with a big Lincoln Town Car for a tire rotation, but he's in athletic attire, shorts, T-shirt, shoes, all that. Him and his wife were going ride bikes, play tennis, get in the boat, living life to the fullest. Well, I knew he was like 84 years old, but man, you couldn't tell it.
Yeah.
So while we had his car in the air moving these tires around, here come another guy, and he come wobbling in on his cane and put his arm around this guy and says, "Hello there, young man."
Yeah.
And I got tickled. I laughed. I said, I knew them both. They're good friends. I said, he's got 20 years on you.
Yeah.
He said, like this. He says, what? And he said, I'll be 85 my next birthday. That's when the light bulb came on for me, because the guy that was only 67 years old had been retired for 2 years. Oh, I'm old and feeble. I'm retired.
Yeah, right.
No, you're not.
Right. Well, this person that I had told you about, who's 80 years old, she works in home health care. And she actually helps take care of people who are younger than her.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's all in the mind.
Oh, it is. Folks, if you want to feel good, you want to be pain-free, let me tell you the phone number right here, 425-4424, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Now, right up here on the website, if we can throw that on the screen real quick before we take this break, where it says email us, you click on that. This goes directly to Dr. Charles Osgood. And you think, well, I don't want to ask any dumb questions. There's no dumb questions. Dr. Osgood is the only one that sees this. He's the only one that answers it. And he will answer all questions. I've known him for years, and he's a man of his word, and so got to trust him.
We like those questions.
4424. Huh?
We like getting those questions. It's fun.
Going to take a break. More with Dr. Osgood right after this.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands and appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
$738.
Well, there's so much to talk about.
You could call in on American Idol, and they can count 153 million votes during the commercial break.
Yeah, but we can't do it in these states.
Well, no, Trump might win.
No, it's so interesting. When I went to bed, Trump was ahead in Pennsylvania, 800,000 votes. And so they just stopped the counting. Well, we need to see where we need to catch up Biden here. And,
go to the warehouse. We need 600,000.
Bring up some ballots.
They're marked D.
Yeah. And I have actually seen videos of people just checking one box for Biden and moving it over.
We'll never know the truth.
No, I mean,
and I hope they get to the bottom.
I really hope that.
I wouldn't mind Joe getting elected if it was fair and square. But
we can't
done anything. Yeah,
we can't have a Venezuelan Chavez election here in America because people just have no interest in a voting system that is that banana republic here. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We can. It's just the technology. Look at what these guys are doing with football.
Yeah,
they do it with one camera. How many computers? 2 or 3 computers?
One.
One computer, one camera.
Sometimes 2 computers, just depending on what we got going on.
And you've got a national. Oh well, we got a computer glitch in Ohio. We got a computer. Come on.
Well, I mean, and you look at the software they're using from Dominion, and if you look at the history of Dominion, it was created in Venezuela by Hugo Chavez, who wanted to control the vote. So, I mean, that's all. All you got to do is look at article after article online about that. So,
in my opinion, it's time to have a nationally certified board for national elections. Every state has a little bit different way of doing it. Vote in person. You got to have your photo ID.
Yeah.
Get her done.
That's and that's the only votes we accept. Boom. That's it.
I've had people say, well, I've lived down here a couple of years. Guess what I got in the mail? What? I got a ballot from Illinois. I used to live there, but I don't live there anymore. You got a what? Yeah, I got a mail-in ballot from Illinois. Mailed to Arkansas.
Yeah, sure.
Vote here. Vote for president, all this stuff,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's tons of that going on, because...
Well, let's go back to around March 23. All this coronavirus stuff, they started shutting things down. I think it was my calendar's still missing from when we moved stuff around for Lions Club. But 13, 14, 15, I think it was March 16 was a Monday.
Yeah.
By the 23rd, 24th, 25th of March, we're going to have to do mail-in ballots in November. No, wait a minute. This virus has been here for 2 weeks.
March.
Yeah. You got 37 people in the state of Arkansas. It's going to be a pandemic here.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it was all... It was completely fortuitous for the Democrat Party. Oh, yay! We can use this. I mean, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Exactly.
So,
and I mean, come on, Joe Biden, really?
Think about it this way. You have a man who campaigned 5 stops a day the last few days of the vote. 5 stops a day. And 35, 40, 50, 70,000 people showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have another guy on the other side who was in his basement and did virtually nothing. And when he did show up, he had 9 cars honking horns. Howdy, how you doing?
And Bon Jovi doing a solo concert?
And then that guy is going to get 75 million votes, and Trump's going to get 73 million.
Yeah, figure that one out.
Most votes ever in history for both candidates. Most votes ever in history.
Yeah.
That just does not add up.
And where's the track record for Biden?
Yeah.
I mean, in the United States,
47 years and has never made any changes.
Did you see the old film from 1988 where he talked, well, I've got 3 college degrees and I went on a full ride scholarship and I graduated in the top tier of my class, and then Sam Donaldson on ABC News, well, it seems that Mr. Biden made a mistake. And come to find out, he doesn't have 3 degrees. He has 1, and he didn't come out in the top of his class. He was actually 76 out of 85, and he didn't have a full ride scholarship. And when confronted, he said, well, my memory just slipped.
It's because this man has lied the whole time he's been in office.
He made it all up, and it's on. It's not anything. I ran across it.
And it's second nature to have that come from his mouth. It's just he totally lies all the time.
I don't get it. Now we got.
And why would you want that for your president? I don't get that.
These kids now are embracing socialism.
Right. Because everything's free. They can get everything they want for free.
Well, what's Denmark's track record now in taxes? 63%, I think, taxes. So you earn $1 and give the government 63 cents.
Well, they say the trouble with socialism is eventually you run out of everybody else's money.
Everybody else's money. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but, and the little statement that I've been making is you don't know how good you've got it until you see how bad it can be.
It's true.
And it may be a lesson that needs to be learned.
Go to Venezuela.
Yeah, go to Venezuela. Yeah.
Check it out.
But now here's what's going to happen, and I predict this. We're looking at a stock market sitting here at 29,438 as of 5:08 yesterday Eastern time.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? A Biden-Harris administration is not going to maintain almost 30,000 points in the market.
especially with all the changes they want to make. So I still have faith, though, that behind the scenes things are moving forward for Trump. I really do have faith in that because he has some excellent lawyers working behind the scenes, collecting affidavits from people who are saying, look, there was fraud here. Hundreds of people who are saying that.
And I'll accept a Biden-Harris administration if the vote was legit.
If it was legit.
I mean, that's how it is in America. I mean,
right.
If
but
he's
if
elected,
not,
he's elected.
If not, then it's just like you said, a banana republic.
7:45, quick break. More with Dr. Osgood right after this.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
$7:47. Dr. Charles Osgood is here, and
so how many days do we have left in flattening the curve here? I think it's flat. I think we're all pretty well flat.
I've never been. I remember the Watergate issue in the 70s, and night after night after night, just being bombarded with Watergate.
Yeah.
This COVID-19. Anymore when I watch the news, let's see, it's 13 after. I'm going to watch the weather. Click, turn it on. Watch the weather. Click, turn it back off.
Oh, yeah, because I don't want to hear all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's the same stuff all the time.
You got the CDC, the health department. You got this guy and this guy, back and forth. Whoa,
And
too many opinions and no facts.
And what's with Fauci?
Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah.
That's why I had to put my duck call away. He kept walking in the door.
He is bouncing one way and then another every day.
Did you see the picture at Washington Baseball Park where he's sitting there side by side with three people, and his mask is dinging up.
Yeah.
You got to wear a mask. Well, you're not.
Right. And then he comes out just lately saying, no, I don't think lockdowns should be the way to go. And then, like, the very next day, well, maybe we should. I mean, it's like, what? What is this guy really the best we have?
And then he was at a conference somewhere in the East, Washington or New York, and they had TV cameras, of course, and so he's all got his mask on. Well, the cameras, like we've got this camera facing you and this camera facing me. Well, what he didn't realize, there's another news camera from the other way. So when these other main cameras shut off, this other one was still recording. So he takes his mask off and he's walking around talking to everybody, and you see his co-worker, a lady in a coral blouse, and you see her mask hanging from her left ear. Once the cameras they thought were all off, they took the mask off.
Yeah, that's how hypocritical they are.
Now, if the mask worked and we did this from March and April and May.
Well, see, that's the thing. We've had mask mandates now. We have had tons of people wearing masks. I mean, not everybody's worn them, but we've had tons of people wearing masks. If that would have been the trick, Why are our numbers up?
I don't know. You know,
it's not the trick.
You know, it's kind of like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence.
That's it.
You know, it depends on the microns. You know, you're familiar with microns on oil filters, both for oil and transmission and stuff like that.
Right.
And, you know, I mean, the microns, you'd have to be, I saw a study one time, they're talking about just like a standard mask, non-surgical, just a standard $1.95 mask at Dollar General or something like that. You know, you'd almost have to have the most sheerest, I don't know, in women's hosiery.
Yeah.
And that won't even, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and they say that that's a little, like a crosshead.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you get when you hone a cylinder wall, you know, you get the cross, you know, the little fibers there. Those won't even catch it.
No. The only way you are protected from it, both you and another person, is if you put on the full face shield gas mask.
Yeah.
And do you want to walk around like that?
No.
No.
You know, I was a hazmat team member of Class 1 one time, you know, and you've got this thing sealed and you've got self-contained breathing, and then you got the hazmat suit.
Right.
But even that N95, is it the N95?
N95 is the best, but it's still
coming. It protects the intake, but when you exhale, there's no protection, so it's protecting the person, and that's a chemical type of thing or a medical thing. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just not the answer. I'm sorry, it's just not.
You know, it's just, and I respect those that wear the mask. That's fine.
Yeah, like I said before, you do what you want to do.
And for those that are ill, you're in the prayer list right there. You're in the prayer every day. In the virus, heal those that are sick.
Well, the thing about it is I think we should be treated like adults. And adults make their own decisions.
Yeah.
Okay?
There's times I'll call Scooter at 5 in the morning. I've been up all night. My stomach hurts. I think I have fever. Stay home. We don't want it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even come
Exactly.
in. I don't need a mask to stay home.
Exactly.
I know when I don't feel good. You know?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something needs to break. Let's put it that way.
You know, and with the upcoming holidays, oh come on.
Let's cancel Thanksgiving everywhere. Yeah.
You know,
come on.
You know, overall, we're a happy people. We love to have fun, you know.
Right. We enjoy being with family.
Enjoy being with
Typically,
family.
Unless you just can't stand your family. And there is that.
Oh, goodness. Let's close out with some chiropractic here. I can't say enough good things about Mountain Home Family Chiropractic and Dr. Charles Osgood. Yes, I've had pain. I'm pain-free, pill-free, and I want to invite you to do the same thing. 425-4424. If you're outside of the state of Arkansas and Missouri, it's 870-425-4424. Dr. Charles Osgood does amazing work, and it's something that, got a little, go see doc. You look forward to coming out because you know it's going to help.
Yeah.
You know, it really does.
People look forward to their maintenance adjusting because they're like, man, I'm ready.
It's good.
Yeah.
But what makes me, and Scooter knows how bad I've hurt with the legs and hips over the last year. And in the past year, I've had to just kind of ignore the yard work.
Yeah.
I'm having a ball, you know.
And that's good. You want to enjoy what you enjoy.
Yeah. This weather has been fantastic. I know we had the 7 inches of rain a couple of weeks ago, and we got more coming in on Sunday.
But this ain't bad now.
This ain't bad, I tell you what. And then to go outside, summer golfing, summer fishing, you know, and so whatever it may be, if you're, get off the pills if you can at all.
That's right.
You know,
just live life to the fullest, and one way to do that is to make sure things are functioning like they should.
You know, you could have a wrist, an elbow, shoulders. You know, some people hurt up here. You know, I can't encourage folks enough to call Doc Osgood or right here, once again, email us. When I click on that box, it goes directly to Dr. Charles Osgood. He answers it personally. And I think another thing that's really cool is you take the x-rays and you don't have to wait for the film to develop. It's boom, right there.
You got some digital stuff going on now.
Got the digital stuff. Then you got the skeletal model about that big, and you can look, here's your x-ray here, and here's, this is how it should be, here's how you are, this is what we need to do.
Yeah.
Plan of action, you get it done. It's amazing.
Yeah, we like to spend our time showing you what's up, so educate you about what is the problem area in the spine and what we need to do to fix it, how long it's going to take. We'll go through all of that with you.
Totally amazing. Dr. Charles Osgood, Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. The website that we're on right here is mountainhomechiro.com. And you can see the phone numbers, and you go through the techniques, special offers, what to expect. Does it hurt? No, no. Teasingly, when I walk in the door, the girls will be behind the desk says, how's this tuba for today? It's in good shape.
Yeah.
I need a good whacking.
Yeah. But my favorite technique is the hit them in the rear end with a shovel technique.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. We only pull that one out for real rough
I may have to try that one.
So you're saying I was a rough one.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, the staff is very friendly and helpful, and of course you have the massage therapy there as well. Folks, I can't say enough good things about Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. It works, it works, it works. The laser, the adjusting, you have ultrasound, the laser, it's totally amazing. And so to be out, I was on the east side of my barn yesterday. I mean, I had leaves that deep. Pulled it all out, cleaned it up, mulched everything up, got it cleaned up, pain-free.
Yeah.
There you go. It's fun.
Nice.
Golfers, tennis people, whatever.
Yeah, any activity that you're doing.
Yeah.
You want to improve your performance or your technique. Nothing better than making sure you're functioning like you should. And well, that's a big thing with golf too. I've had lots of folks come in with golf and actually had added distance to their drives because now they're not so tightened up in that low back. They can really bring it around,
Yeah.
So
it's just I hate to see people taking pills all the time. Well, I've got this, I hurt right here and I hurt that. And we've been indoctrinated. Remember Bufferin?
Yeah.
There was a TV
or
commercial.
Doan's pills.
Or Doan's pills.
Yeah, I remember those.
Remember a Bufferin commercial. Here's a whole bunch of young people, early 30s. They're all at a picnic having fun. Some are playing little softball and some are playing soccer. And a lady says, Joe, you got my Bufferin? Oh, I gave it to George. He's got a sore pitching arm. George, where's my Bufferin? Oh, I gave it to Patty over here. She had a headache. They're passing it.
Drug pushers.
It's like, dude, you get a little ache and pain, you pop some, we were indoctrinated.
It's like, psst, give me some of that. Give me some of that.
But it's true. I mean, it's just, remember, you had nasal spray commercials, you had Doan's pills, Carter's liver pills.
We're indoctrinated to
take a pill.
Yeah, take a pill.
Take a pill.
The pills have a place.
Yes, they do.
If you have issues where you need to regulate something in the body,
right,
then they have a place. But the ones for pain are just a mask and a cover-up.
There's got to be a source of the pain, and that's where you go. You go to the source of the pain, find it, and where you can fix it.
Yeah.
Sometimes surgery could be required, and there are exceptions to every rule. But overall, I was facing surgery on the left knee.
Mm-hmm.
Laser got it, dude. Man, can't say enough good things about that.
There you go.
What do we got? Minute and a half?
Yeah.
What do we want to talk about? Minute and a half.
I'm afraid I'd probably have the police show up.
That or the FCC, right?
Yeah, right.
What do you think about Facebook and Twitter and all the censorship going on?
I love the interviews that the senators are doing with those people.
You need to rake them over the coals.
And some of them are. There's a senator in Missouri, really good. I can't remember his name though.
Oh yeah, I know who that is. I can't think. It's Josh Hawley.
Yeah,
Josh Hawley.
Young guy, really good. He took what is his name from Facebook? I can't remember his name now. But he took him to school. I mean, he was like all over him. Yeah. And basically they look stupid because they think or they say they don't even know what's going on in their own companies. Really? You don't know what's going on in your own companies?
Well, that's oh gosh, that drives me up.
And censorship, it's just complete censorship.
Man. Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, 425-4424. What's that address down there?
640 Highway 62 East.
Right across
from Affordable Insurance and Centennial Bank.
There you go. It's always good to see you.
Yeah.
I may come see you tomorrow. I got to work on a hand.
There
we
you go.
got to run. See you tomorrow.